supposed to get up to 40 degrees today, so that's cool. Tell you what, man, it just feels like, it doesn't feel like spring, but it just has that feeling of there's a light at the end of the tunnel. But if you know anything about winter, we still have 6 weeks, at least in this area. So we'll see. Every day is one day closer to the seasons that I really, really enjoy. I enjoy them all, man, but right in front of us is Fish Creek, where the sun shines in your face every day when you get here. Oh, that's so nice out there. Busy road it can be. This is the main road out in the country between well, this will get you from, in this area, you know, this is a direct route from Vermont west, you know, east-west. East-west road right here. Or west-east. Route 29. Goes for quite a ways, too. Let's check that out. I wonder what the exact mileage is. What the exact mileage is of Route 29. And that would be fun to take from one end to the other. And I know it goes quite a ways, either direction. Oh boy, I got stuck behind the school bus on the way home today. Doesn't really happen that often though, so that's good. Sunny out there, guys. Here's what it looks like in the old RV this morning. Hey guys, it is sunny. Nice. Taking these sunshiny days, blue sky. I'm on my way to Little Achievers. It's about a half an hour drive. Ooh, ooh. Looks wonderful, man. Alright guys, I managed to find the back roads to this gig. The most back road.
Continue on Coville Road for 2 miles.
The most back road country route you could take. Stress fee. You gotta pay a stress fee. You have to pay a stress fee. No. Let's try that again. Stress free. Scenic. Inspiring. And just brings a smile to my face. That's how I like to go to work, folks. Let's make it as enjoyable as possible. That's all what my life is about. Let's make it all enjoyable. You know, as many steps as you take and every breath you take, how about making it enjoyable to the best of your ability? That doesn't mean, okay, I know that doesn't mean that it's going to be that way every moment. And it's a good thing because that would get boring. But hey, I'd much rather be happy than mad or sad or scared or worried, you know? I think this is really cool. Obviously, at one time, I would imagine that this was a gas station. How cool is that?
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Luther Road.
You got it, Siri. It just depends on where you are. If there is sun available, and it's out for any amount of time that allows some melting, the snow goes away. But if not, then you know, hey, you're still living in the world of snow. I am glad we are situated where we are by the river, because any chance there's not going to be snow, it happens. And that works for me just fine. Don't get me wrong, I love a little snow, and I love a little winter, but It's working out pretty good right where we are. All right, guys, we're here. Time to go in. Take off the Bono glasses. And let's go in and do our thing. I don't know. I may be with super young kids today, like even younger than the last time. This might be the 3-month-olds. Last time was the 1 and 2. We'll see. All right, gas is $3.34 a gallon. I got 15.3 gallons for $51.48. Yippee! Prices are going up a little bit again. Look at this, man. Those 2 little white lumps on the ground, that's our snow. And then not to be seen around this neck of the woods. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. All right, we are home. Just wanted to try out this new setup I have with my phone here, where I'm not holding it. This should be a lot better. I hope. Let's hope. I'm waiting for a phone call right now. Any minute. Hopefully I get this phone call. Sometimes this woman is hard to get a hold of. It is so sweet out, guys. It's like spring. Have I mentioned that? Grab the black book here. Supposed to be having a meeting here, but the woman's daughter's sick, so her and her husband are taking turns watching the kiddo, and she'll call me when she gets a chance. Well, there you go. But I did make contact with the other woman that I needed to speak to, and that was about my gig on Saturday, and that's using the Cajon with my kick drum and my acoustic guitar and my tambourine. A real true one-man band. You know, I'm not going to be using any looping, no electrical equipment except that which I record on. So this will be different. I'm going to work on that a little bit this afternoon. And I'm going to just enjoy the sunshine, do what I need to do with the business and work, and I can do it outside because I've got the back of the truck here, and it is that kind of day, you know. Also have the picnic table over here, which is available. All right. This is my setup. I'm just using, this is like a tripod. I think this goes with my gimbal. And then I just bought this little, what do they call it? Joby? It's a Joby just adapter, you know. And it's all right. It's only $25, so that's what you get, you know, for $25. It works well enough for now, but I definitely would like to upgrade. And I'm just going to get something online and have it delivered, but I wanted to get something, pick up at the store today, so this is what I got. We're going to go a little smaller here. And it is warm in here. Very warm. 80 degrees with absolutely no heat coming. You know, I mean, the little radiator is not on, and the Tin Man is done for the day, you know. We had a fire this morning hours and hours and hours ago, and that's over. In fact, I'm going to crack this because it's that kind of day here in the first third of February. So the first, this should be on me, shouldn't it? This should be on me. Guys, the first video that I shot with this, the first, you're gonna keep saying the first? Well, I guess I am for a little bit here. The video that I shot, you know what I can do here? Alright, you guys, the first video I shot with this camera, this S24 Samsung Ultra, I used the wrong setting on it. So I've got probably 2 to 4 days worth of video that's in the wrong setting, and it's grainy. You know, it's not high definition. So I needed to use the ultra high definition. I think that's what we're using right now. It's 60 frames per second, Ultra HD. And I also have 8K on this, but it only has 2 settings on it, and I'll have to look into that a little bit more to see if that's even worth using. Maybe it is. It's only got 2 zoom settings, whereas this has about 6. So we're gonna go with this. I hope this is gonna come out great on the in post-production. Anyway, that's what's going on there. And again, I'm kind of just hanging out over here, and we are using this as the business office right now. All right, guys, we're gonna head up into the woods here. I'm maybe feeling under the weather. I feel like I'm starting to catch something. Now, hopefully, today's venture into the woods will prove much better than it has here. Let's see. Whew. Yeah, so the other day, every day I'm exposed to, all the germs these little ones have, which is everything under the sun, and then some. And when I went to Seedlings to Sprouts the other day, I was made aware that before I went in that some of the kids weren't there because they'd had the flu, or what is it? RSV, is that what it's called? I believe. Anyway, I wanted to make my money, so I went in with a mask, but I'm as close as you can be to those little kiddos. It's hard not to be, just because of space. So, felt fine the next day, but yesterday, or was that the next day anyway, within 24 hours or so, I was like, something going on. And then today, something going on, and then it hit me this afternoon. We'll see. It's a balancing act here because I need my glasses to see, but I don't need them to see this through the camera, the viewfinder, Boy, I hope this is a whole different story when we show this, as opposed to the last woods footage I took. I like these boots I'm wearing. They're almost slip on, slip off, as much as one can have it be that way. And still get a decent walk out of it, What do I mean by that? Well, I mean that anything that you tend to slip into and not have to tie up somewhat usually slips on the bottom too, meaning your foot slips around inside a little bit better inside with these. All right, here we go. Enough talk about shoes and boots and sneakers and whatnot. Once again, we're looking for sunshine, guys. I will tell you this. So, as I do these videos, I'm giving you guys little bits of information about this particular camera that I'm using, and this is the Samsung S24 Ultra. It just came out about a week ago. They had just gotten theirs, Verizon, where I went 2 days prior. Decided to go with it. Got a heck of a discount on it because I'm a regular Samsung customer and Verizon customer. Anyway, settings were not good the other day, but I'm really hoping they're going to be a lot better today. Well, let's go right up here. I'm mumbling, I'm talking to myself, alright? You guys are hearing my inside thoughts right now. Oh, there's my birdie friends. Huh. Well, I know that it was really good down here the other day, so let's just do the same thing. Probably gonna have to wait a little bit for that sun to make its way around. It's a little bit early, I think. Oh, I was talking about this camera. And what I was going to say is there's a huge improvement in the sound quality. I had it all zeroed in on my other one with the Osmo. I know what I need to do to get that one, right with the sound. And it's completely different than this camera. This one is going to take just a slight bit of tweaking, but I pretty much got it. And I like it a lot better. This is where we were the other day, and there were icicles hanging off this fallen tree here. It's about 4 o'clock. We are just hanging out by the river or the stream. Or the creek. This is Coffee Creek. And it eventually meets the Hudson River. Whew. I'm gonna grab some branches before I go down. I always like to get a couple. There is more than enough to choose from. Anything, man. Maybe this too. This is crazy that it is like this right now. I can't believe it. It should be very white right now and cold. And instead it's like in the mid 40s and yeah, like this. I'll take it, but it's strange. Alright, we got a little firewood kindling for a good couple days anyway, for both fires. In the little big house and in the RV. I'm gathering up the wood here, as you can see. I gotta get to this and break it up. But plenty of stuff to get things going. We are getting ready to retire for the night. Right, Tin? He's getting going right now. We are just coming in from the woods. And I've closed the shutters here on the right hand side, facing south, west. Yep. We are ready to get to that next part of the evening here. I am going to leave this door as is for a little bit until it gets a little bit colder, and close things as it gets cooler. I don't know, guys. I'm not quite sure where I'm at with how I feel. Don't feel good right now, but maybe it's one of those things where it's 24 hours. Really hoping. Or 48 hours or something, you know, something quick. I'd say I'm at about 70% right now. We are firing on 70%. And I just feel that something is not right. So keep your fingers crossed and let's see how this goes. All right. All right, this looks very strange on a camera. What are we looking at? We're looking at a lot of things. We're looking behind us and forward. That is a trip, right? Tin Man is rocking. We are getting ready to make that dinner. Still haven't done it yet, but soon. All right, we're gonna close up shop here because it's time to